Good morning, Fort Worth. It is 26 December, the day after Christmas. And you have Andrew here with you. And if you've been listening to the morning show, happening right here at Hoppin', Monday through Thursday, every episode it's been guest co-host this and guest co-host that. But the Fort Worth Roots has a real permanent co-host. And she's here with us today. Give it up for Megan.
Yay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
This is not inside of her normal working hours. So we are very grateful to have Megan with us today. It's a rare treat.
Yes.
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
It was yesterday. We're going to get into some Christmas talk. We've got segments in the show that we'll cover this morning. Fort Worth Roots podcast has been going for 5 years. This is kind of a new thing. We've been doing it for about 3 months. And we do it every Monday through Thursday. We launch it at 8 a.m. and you can get it on most streaming services early in the morning. The best way to get it is either go to our website, fortworthroots.com, and stream it straight off of there, or go to Spotify. They seem to have it out about 10 minutes after we launch the episode. So that's a good resource as well. And then it kind of populates throughout the day. And then the video comes out whenever I can get it to you. That's the most complicated part, is getting the video on there. But we are on YouTube as well and all the other streaming services. All right, let's get into it. You got some weather this morning. I don't see this very often, but we have a 100% chance of rain today. 58 degrees for a high and 46 for a low this evening. I want to pull up the hourly for you real quick since we got some impending weathers. Let's see here. Looks like around 11 o'clock, heavy thunderstorms. Well, it says 10 here, so we'll say 10 o'clock, heavy thunderstorms, and then kind of petering out around 1 o'clock this afternoon. So keep your eyes on that. There are several warnings saying that we have severe weather en route. Let's see here. It feels like Monday to me.
It does feel like
and
Monday.
So it's screwing me up. But here's your weekend weather report. Friday, 6% rain, so don't have to worry about that anymore. 72 for a high, 52 for a low. A little bit of a heat wave. Saturday, 72 and 43 for a low. Sunday, 72, 49 for a low. And then next week, it's going to start cooling down. No huge chances of rain coming up this morning. You got a little bit of sprinkle on your windshield on the way in?
Yeah, it was a little misty rain, just enough to be annoying.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Christmas here. I pulled up the top 10 most returned gifts this morning.
Oh.
Before we do that, what was your favorite gift this Christmas? I know I'm putting you on the spot here.
Oh, boy. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, but I am super excited about the little targeting system.
Oh yeah,
that you got me.
That was really cool. So it's a laser cartridge. I guess it fits inside the chamber of a 9mm, and it's got a laser that comes out of it. And then you've got a app on your phone and a pad that you put up on the wall, and so you can dry fire without damaging your weapon and use it in your home. Mm-hmm. This sounds kind of safely. And I can't remember the name of the company, but yeah, we'll have to give a product review on that. It looked really cool. So anyway, I'm glad you're jazzed about that. You can ask me what mine was.
What was yours?
You already know.
I know.
Tell him.
His big gift from Santa was a new 12-gauge shotgun.
Oh, babe, I love that shotgun, and it's great. But which one have I been using the most already?
Oh, yeah. Well, that was the thing you had asked for. The surprise gift that you cannot stop using is a hand massager.
It's really cool.
Does nothing for me.
That's so weird because it'll like put me to sleep, but you're just like I don't get it. All right, so the 10 worst gift options for Christmas. Top 10 or starting with 10 duplicate toys. You got a big family in mind. Wonder Woman's little mishaps. Blah blah blah. Anyway. Duplicate toys, things that they've already got. They don't want that. Houseware. Did you get any houseware that you didn't want this year?
I got a duplicate of houseware. Yes. So there will be some returning of housewares.
Movies. It's got a picture of a Battlefield Earth.
Does anyone get movies anymore? I mean,
You almost got some movies, but I couldn't find any that I thought you'd want.
Because I was thinking about that. We used to get, each of us would get a movie or two for Christmas, and that was like our Christmas Day thing. We would, have dinner, and then we would put on one of the movies we got. And I was like, I haven't gotten a movie
Yeah.
years.
You almost did this year. I went down the Walmart movie aisle trying to find something that I thought you might find interesting, but I didn't see anything. So,
yeah.
Video games. I didn't get you any video games this year. I got you video games last year.
I know.
That you don't play a whole lot of.
I was playing a lot of it, and then with the move and all that stuff, we got really busy. So I played some more of it, and now I'm stuck on a boss, and I can't get past it.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
We got to beat that boss's ass. All right, so video games, that was number 7. Music, also something why would you even return it? I don't know. Okay, so music is another one. Shoes get returned a lot. I get that because, like little P Love, he was saying that they already tried on the boots, so that made sense. One of our family members got boots this Christmas, but
they went and picked them out and tried them on. Yeah. And they just wrapped them.
Otherwise, how would you know?
Yeah.
Spouse inappropriate gifts.
Don't buy your wife a vacuum cleaner or household appliance for birthday or Christmas. It's a PSA to you men out there.
What if she wants a Dyson?
Then you buy a Dyson any other day of the week, and then you get her something special for her birthday or Christmas. Household appliances are never okay.
So even if it's a Dyson?
Yeah.
What if it's a mini vacuum that they get you for a stocking stuffer?
That's something different. That's not like the main gift. If that's all you got them, you're doing it wrong.
Okay. Clothing, number 3. I think that kind of falls in line with shoes, but I wouldn't have clothes if it wasn't for gifts that people got me.
Yeah.
So clothing is definitely not inappropriate for me. Age inappropriate toys. If you got something that is better used by a 3-year-old and you got it for a 12-year-old, that just wouldn't make any sense. Massive ad by Tom Thumb. And then something you just plain didn't want. More often than not, you're just going to get a whole bunch of crap that you will never in a million years look at twice again, not to mention even use. There is just no room in your life for an ant farm, a year supply of various
solves.
I don't know what just happened. Okay, cool. Well, we read a story. If you caught our Christmas episode, we read a story. I was trying to find something cool by Paul Harvey, and I ran out of time. I couldn't find anything that interests me. So we read a non-traditional Christmas story. It was called A Set of Poe, and the entire premise of the story is don't be a greedy shit. Like, just be happy for what you have, and if you didn't get anything this Christmas, I'm sorry, but at least you got to have a Christmas.
Yeah.
What is Boxing Day? That's December 26th. We're on to our next episode or segment, by the way.
Moving on.
What's Boxing Day?
It's like a Black Friday, but I think it's really popular in Canada and like Australia, and I don't know.
Well, all right. So December 26th is National Boxing Day, and it's not about sports.
It is not. There's a bunch of good sales, apparently. I just screenshotted some from TikTok, so.
I guess today is the start of Kwanzaa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. National Candy Cane Day. Candy cane. National Winers Day. Let's check this out. National Winers Day. Winers have wined their way into getting their own holiday on National Winers Day. December 26th, we all know someone whose incessant whining puts moaning myrtles to shame. Moaning myrtle. But on this day, everyone is encouraged to complain about everything that is bothering them. I don't agree with this.
Grievances.
Yeah, that's for Festivus. I don't like it. All right. Speaking of Kwanzaa, did you know that Kwanzaa was created in 1966?
I didn't know the exact year, but I knew it was like 60s, 70s that it was created.
That's crazy. The first Kwanzaa holiday is celebrated this 26th December in 1966. Professor Maulana Karenga develops Kwanzaa in the wake of the deadly Watts riots to help build community among black people. The 7-day non-religious holiday, inspired by African harvest festivals, focuses on 7 principles such as unity and purpose to celebrate black culture. 1972, Harry Truman dies. What? 1972? Yeah. Former U.S. President Harry Truman dies at age 88.
Made it pretty late.
The 33rd President of the U.S. dies of multiple organ failure after several weeks in the hospital. His wife, Bess, will opt for a small private burial in the hometown of Independence, Missouri, instead of a state funeral in D.C. thinking it a more fitting goodbye for the down-to-earth Truman.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. 2004 Indian Ocean quake. A 9.3 magnitude underwater earthquake happened 26 December. In 2004, off the coast of Sumatra, creates huge tsunami that devastates Sri Lanka, India, Thailand, and other areas in the Indian Ocean, killing more than 230,000 people. Many of the countries hit lack tsunami warning systems, so people have little time to escape the deadly walls of water. Damn it, dude, that's crazy. Right after Christmas. Sucks. All right, onward. See, we're not using those. All right, it's time for news. We just have a couple of Fort Worth news stories for you. This one is near and dear to my heart. Terra Mediterranean returns to Artisan Circle. You've probably heard me bitching about this. Speaking of bitching about stuff on Weiner Day, Terra, it was one of the best spots in the West 7th area over there off of, between Foch and Crockett and all that madness down there with Kung Fu Saloon and the area that I don't really go to anymore. But there was a time whenever that area was amazing. There was Terra Mediterranean, there was Fred's Cafe, Magnolia Motor Lounge. There was just so much cool stuff down there. And nowadays you got Rodeo Goat and Kung Fu Saloon. I feel like everything else is kind of a flyover spot. That's just my opinion. But Terra was great. They had a great lunch. This is not the time of year new restaurants typically open, but sometimes a delay in the fall can mean a welcome surprise in the winter. Terra Mediterranean. At long last, Terra, whose Mediterranean buffet was popular with the business lunch crowd as well as couples on date night, has returned to Fort Worth in Artisan Circle, formerly known as Crockett Row. We are hoping 2025 will be a great revival. Story goes on, and you can find this on fortworthreport.org. I was just wicked excited that Terra is it's going to be right down the street from where it used to be in that West 7th area. So you and I, Megan, had been talking about odd laws and some kind of brothel law up in Pennsylvania. And I tried to look into this because it's in quotations here. Brothel law, in quote, ordinance stirs tension between students and Fort Worth residents. So I tried to find, what is the Fort Worth brothel law, but I couldn't find anything. And now, actually, I think I'm on a list.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It just brought up a bunch of stuff on why prostitution is a bad idea. Anyway, here's the story, and this is from KERAnews.org. Many students at Texas Christian University have more than their classes on their minds. They're struggling to find housing. TCU's enrollment surge has led to a housing shortage, leaving many students frustrated. And a 2015 Fort Worth zoning law that limits off-campus housing units in the neighborhoods near TCU to no more than 3 unrelated roommates has worsened the situation, creating tensions between the students, universities, and neighbors. The growing number of students has outpaced the available housing on campus. In 2023, TCU's undergraduate enrollment increased 3.7%. This year, the undergraduate student population has increased 1.2%, making the total number of undergraduate students 11,049, up from 7,853 in 2010. All right. Admitted students are required to live on campus their first 2 years.
Okay.
TCU, what's that?
Dang.
It's crazy, yeah. TCU guarantees on-campus housing in one of their 9 residential commons. Sophomores have the option to live in dorms on campus, apartments, or Greek life chapter houses. But the housing available is still not enough. TCU student said she almost didn't live on campus last year. Good for her. All right, so the law was passed in an effort to address stealth dorms, single-family homes that are rented by the bedroom, that were overcrowding the neighborhoods near TCU. The story goes on. Anyway, I was trying to find, okay, why are they calling it the brothel law? But I reverted to the story you were telling me yesterday about Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. What was the deal there?
I want to say I remember it was 6 or more, but of women, female gender, could not live in one resident.
Statewide, though, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it had nothing to do with the college. It's just if 6 women were living in one domicile, then they were known.
It must be a brothel, obviously.
They were known to be Well, ladies of the night. Yeah. So.
I mean, I kind of get it. It sucks, with the shortage. But, I mean, if you drive around some of these older neighborhoods by TCU, I mean, if you have a house where you have 5 or 6 people living in it, that's also 5 or 6 cars. And these streets are not.
Yeah.
These neighborhoods weren't built for that. So I kind of understand it.
Yeah, I get it. But it's funny because it seems like, and I don't know that it's accurate. It's weird that they're calling it the brothel law here, but
it's not. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like a brothel law. It's just like a city ordinance, but it's similar to other brothel laws that other states have had. So I guess that's why.
Which we're not pertaining to parking issues, but that women should not live together.
Yeah.
Because it would be a brothel, obviously. In Texas, under Chapter 43 of the Penal Code, all forms of prostitution are outlawed. I thought that was important. I found it randomly this morning, but our buddy Matt Stubbs with the Fort Worth Morning Show traffic helicopter, we just wanted to make sure that he was aware that it is illegal. Any form of prostitution is outlawed here in Texas. Okay, moving on. We've got events for you guys. Our Thursday episode is chock full of events that are happening over the weekend because our Thursday episode is our last one for the week. So that's what today is all about. If you've got events, listen to me. If you're a musician, an artist, an author, an event coordinator, a business owner, whatever, if you're inside the Fort Worth area, and that extends as far east as Grand Prairie, as far north as Denton, as far west as Weatherford, and as far south as Burleson, if you're inside that area and you got an event going on, let us know. The best way to do it is to take a voice recording and then take that file, email it to us, media@fortworthroots.com. We'll play it on the show here Monday through Thursday on the Fort Worth Roots podcast. We want to be a connecting fiber for the community. So help us, help you. Help us, help you. All right, moving on. Here are some events that I found these on the fortworthreport.org under their events tab. And we've also got some Facebook events that I'll tell you about as well. Here's what we found on Fort Worth Report. PBR Stockyards Showcase. That is going to be today. PBR has rapidly transformed one of the fastest growing sports in America into a worldwide phenomenon. Capitalizing on the popularity of bull riding around the world and the growing appeal of cowboy values, the PBR has attracted many homegrown and international athletes who aspire to compete in the world's elite bull riding competition. If you guys have not been out to the Cowtown Coliseum, that is a unique experience. It still feels like old school, badass rodeo arena. You go to Dickey's and I love it, but whenever you watch a rodeo there, it feels a little bit whitewashed. I mean, it's just so clean and pretty, and it's a wonderful environment for any kind of show. But the Stockyards Cowtown Coliseum is a step back into the old days. I think the Coliseum was built in 1908 or something like that. Not a lot's changed. It's a really cool arena. I think it only seats about 5,000 people in it. That might be an exaggeration. Anyway, this is going on today, December 26th, 7:30 p.m., PBR Stockyard Showcase. It's located at Cowtown Coliseum, East Exchange Avenue. You can't miss it. It's a big old thing. Their website is cowtowncoliseum.com. So that would be a lot of fun. Let's see, did it have ticket prices on there? It does not, but it's not prohibitively expensive, ever. That place is just a jewel. I'm surprised we don't talk about it more. All right, onward. What do we got next? Ladies Improv Workshop. I thought this was really cool, so we went ahead and added it to the list this morning. An evening of improv. Our workshop meets on the first, third, and fourth Thursday of each month. We're mostly beginners, so feel welcome even if you've never played these easy games before. We welcome newcomers. If you enjoy laughing and using your imagination, do come play. It's a good break from our logical, organized lives. Laughter has such great healing benefits. It feels good. See you soon. P.S. There's no fee charged for the class. This is going to be Pilates and Yoga Training Center at 4010 White Settlement Road, just on the west side of Fort Worth. So anyway, that looked cool. I don't know anything else about it, but you can find that article or event listed on the fortworthreport.org. And then I had one more cool event from them. Let's see here. Bison feeding hay rides. Happening today, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Seems kind of weird, but I guess everybody's out of school, right?
Yeah.
This is going to be at the Fort Worth Nature Center and Refuge. We pass this every day on our way to the house on 199, leaving Lake Worth, away from Fort Worth. You can find this event on the Fort Worth report.org, or you can go to their website. It's a long one. activitycommunities.com. City of Fort Worth. Fort Worth Nature Center and Refuge is located at 9601 Fossil Ridge Road, Fort Worth, Texas, just off of 199. Thought that was worth mentioning. I got one space news story, and this one's driving me nuts, Megan.
Space news. Why?
Because I swear to God, this lady here,
Yeah.
and I think this gentleman here, and I don't know how these two are in the photo, but these guys were brought home from the space station, and there was all these news stories about them going to like the hospital to get like treated and recover. I remember this.
Some guy just walked past that door over there.
That's all right.
Okay.
There's a construction site next door. All the doors are locked.
Okay.
We're okay. Hoppin is secure.
Yep, there he goes again.
Is he inside the fence?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's also a security guy that walks around the foundry.
Oh, okay.
So, anyway, apparently my memory of that, it didn't happen. They're still in space.
You and a lot of people, apparently, because I literally just saw a video on TikTok this morning where somebody was talking about that. She was like, I 100% thought that they had come home. And yeah, there was like this huge thing about it. And she's like, nope, they're still up there.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Well, I don't know what's going on. And anyway, I need to investigate that. All right. Here we go. Astronauts on the ISS beam holiday cheer to Earth for Christmas. And let's see here. Surrounded by floating candy canes and a makeshift snowman made out of storage bags, the astronauts aboard the ISS gathered together to wish a Merry Christmas to everyone back on Earth. Expedition 72 Commander Suni, sporting a pair of festive reindeer antlers, joined fellow NASA astronauts Barry and Nick Hague, anyway, to share some holiday cheer from their home away from home, 260 miles above the planet, 420 kilometers for you guys that aren't in the U.S. It's a great time of year up here, Williams said. Recorded on Monday, December 23rd. We get to spend it with all of our family up on the International Space Station. There's 7 of us up here, and so we're going to get to enjoy company together. Okay. I love how they make it look all cozy and stuff, because any extended stay at the ISS sounds like an absolute nightmare. So, all right. Well, that's all we've got on that. Megan, what interesting facts did you bring us today?
Okay.
I know that you were shopping around yesterday trying to find a cool story.
So I found 2, and the one I think is more interesting, so I'll go with that one. The largest known living organism is an aspen grove.
What is an aspen grove?
It is a bunch of trees.
Okay.
So it says Pando, Latin for I spread out, is a group of genetically identical quaking aspens in Utah with an interconnected root system. It's an estimated 80,000 years old and takes up more than 100 acres.
Damn it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wasn't there another one? I thought you had 2.
I did have 2. So the other one was, and I thought this was funny because you hate cats.
It is true.
Yeah. Apparently, people can be allergic to cats. I am allergic to cats. But cats, in a twisting turn of events, can be allergic to people. So it says...
How do I increase my chances of being an allergen to felines?
Apparently, don't shower or do anything. So it says, FYI, for all you people allergic to cats, they might be allergic to you too. It's pretty uncommon due to the fact that we bathe ourselves more often than other species and don't shed as much hair or dead skin. But yes, it does happen.
I'm here for it. Okay. I don't hate your cat, by the way, if you're listening to this. I like other people's cats. That's fine. Whatever. But these feral cats running around, running amok, causing problems for us homeowners. Yeah, I'm not here for that. No, absolutely not. Spay and neuter your animals, folks. Don't be a bad cat owner. All right. And if anybody knows what deters cats like a silver bullet, I don't mean like a bullet. I mean like a solution, a turnkey solution. Please let me know. If you would like to guest on the show, Megan gets to be here anytime she wants, but you can be here too. We just ask that you come with some cool facts. Like I found out yesterday that sloths have nipples in their armpits. And that just lives rent-free in my brain now. So anyway, come with some cool facts. Be a guest on the show. Email us media@fortworthroots.com. Here are some cool events happening around the town so that you know how to spend your weekend. If you guys haven't been out to McFly's Pub, it is a sponsor of the Fort Worth Roots podcast. And it's a cool little 1980s Back to the Future themed bar. And this weekend, Saturday, they got live music with Dirty Drive. Starts at 8 p.m. It's going to be a lot of fun. They are going to have a food truck, and the fire pit out there will be blazing. So, again, that's at McFly's Pub, 8 p.m., live music with Dirty Drive. Onward, Ralph Barbosa. I didn't know this dude's name, but I recognize his face, and he is hilarious. He's a comedian that you've probably seen before on your Instagram feed or your TikToks. He's going to be in Fort Worth at Hyenas tomorrow, so that would be Friday, 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. You got to get tickets for this one, I believe. See a link here for that. Scanning, nothing. Anyway, it's going to be Friday. Looks like he's got a Friday set at 8, 10:30, and then one on Saturday at 8. Located at 425 Commerce Street here in downtown Fort Worth. It's going to be great. Yep. Cool. This was wild. The crazier the event seems to me, the more likely it is to get on the show whenever I start looking up events. But again, you can still email us talking about an event that you've got, media@fortworthroots.com, or you can call us 817-988-1292. And nobody had to call in for this one. Lebowski Fest and Meet the Ferrets happening at Martin House Saturday at noon to 5 p.m. 220 South Sylvania Avenue, Suite 209. All right, let's read this one. Let's read this one. I'm enjoying my coffee. We're running back Lebowski Fest, so tag the homies because the ferrets are coming back. Lebowski Fest Part 2 is happening Saturday, December 28th from noon to 5 p.m. at Martin House. Here's the plan for the day. Calmer Than You Are, our 12% White Russian beer will be on tap and in cans. Texas Ferret Lovers Rescue will have those cuddly ferrets in the event space. There's a costume contest around 2:30 by the stage, so bring it, dudes. The McGrath Project will be providing tunes from 1 to 4 p.m. I think we are working with the McGrath Project. I need to check on the details. We've got we're launching a new segment of the Fort Worth Roots podcast. It's going to be at McFly's Pub on Tuesdays, and I think the McGrath Project is going to be the first group out there. Anyway, more details on that on Monday's episode. Next detail for this event. Oh, and you can bring a rug for free entry. Hell yeah.
So random.
That's so cool. I don't know. If we got time, I'd love to go to that.
Let's get some ferrets.
It's pretty badass. All right. Ferrets are also awesome. But I don't think I would want one in my home.
Maybe they can go after the cats.
Unless they eat cats. All right. Toadies are coming to Billy Bob's. It's going to be Saturday at 10 p.m. Let's see. 279 people are going. 6.2 thousand people are interested. You can get tickets at axs.com. Toadies, Saturday, 28th December, 10 p.m., 18 and over. Doors open at 6. On sale Friday, 13. Okay, that's a while back. All right. If you've never heard of the Toadies, then you're much younger than me, but it's a great band. You should go check it out. And then this is Bat Fest, happening at Southside Preservation Hall, December 28th, 3 to 11. They're going to have a vendor cave, silent auction, live music, live art gallery. And
vendor cave, I like that.
Have to be cool. To run through that. Southside Preservation Hall is a 501c3, and we love these guys. They're located at 1519 Lipscomb, here in Fort Worth, Texas. Cool little graphic. You can find all of these on Facebook events. Go to the Happening This Week tab, or This Week. Anyway, lots of good stuff. Get off your butt. Go out there and do something, man. It's a lot of cool stuff happening, and these people that are putting on these events have painstakingly put all the details together to make sure you have a great time. All right. So, my only ace up the sleeve that I had to get Megan out here to co-host the show with me this morning was breakfast.
Yeah.
Where we going, baby?
Snooze. Because they have so many gluten-free options, and I'm so excited.
Yeah. Boulevard Brew, one of our sponsors, they have a gluten-free menu as well. Anytime you want to stop by there.
Yeah.
Hoppin', where we record every Monday through Thursday. It's located right down the street from Doc's Records, and they've got a powerful weekend for you. Starting today, Casamigas margaritas and $2 Modelo's for your Thursday. Come on out here and enjoy the 58 taps on the wall. They've got wine, seltzers, beers, craft beers, and they also have a full cocktail bar. I want to tell you about the New Year's Eve party here in just a minute, but let's talk about this weekend. Friday, stand-up comedy, 8 to 9, and I don't have that graphic pulled up right now, but it is an excellent comic show curated by a local comedy group organizer. It's a good show. I've seen it twice, and it never disappoints. That is starting at 8 o'clock Friday night here at Hoppin', and this place is really rad. If you're into checking out stuff before other people get to it, hurry up, because people are finding Hoppin'. It's starting to get on people's radar. There is somebody peeking around the window out there, isn't there? I just saw a head. Okay, we'll have to go investigate that now. He doesn't know this, but people are breaking down the door at 8 a.m. trying to get inside Hoppin'. But you can come take part in the comedy show Friday, 8 o'clock. Jaybirds, one of our favorite Fort Worth bands, is going to be on stage Saturday from 2 to 5. Come check that out. And then our buddy Court Wong, I said that wrong, Court Hong, 2 to 5 Sunday. That's going to be fun. So lots of reasons, lots of opportunities to get out and about. And if you're ever wondering what's happening in your area, you can scroll through our Facebook, you can scroll through our Instagram or our TikTok, all Fort Worth Roots. We try to keep you up to date on this stuff. And then, our Thursday show. But we do this Monday through Thursday. Mm-hmm. So we sprinkle a little bit in there, other stuff. I'm babbling. Anything for the people before we get out of here? Our friends, our family out there?
No.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
You're welcome.
When can we do it again?
It'd have to be on a Monday.
It'd have to be on a Monday.
Coming up, but
okay.
Yeah.
Was this as rough as you thought it'd be?
It wasn't bad, but I've also have been off since this last Saturday, so I've kind of adjusted.
Yeah, but we haven't been at the house relaxing either.
We've been busy and not up super early either any of those days, but
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it.
You're welcome, my love.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Hope y'all had a wonderful holiday, and we will see you Monday to bring you some more entertainment and information about the area. Again, if you got anything, hit me up, media@fortworthroots.com or 817-988-1292. As you guys move through today, we hope that you will choose love and gratitude every chance you get. Until Monday, good day.